Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're diving into a saga that's shaking the foundations of the 90-day fiancé fandom. It's about Loren and Alexei Brovarnik. Yes, that golden couple who seemed to defy all odds. But hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to tell you will flip everything you thought you knew upside down. Their divorce was announced today, and that's just the beginning. Loren has been hiding a secret romance with a woman named Amy for 2 whole years, and they're set to tie the knot on December 20, 2025 in Australia. This is no rumor, folks. This is the real deal, and we've got all the exclusive details. So grab a snack, hit that subscribe button, and let's unravel this wild ride together. Let's rewind the clock to where it all began. Loren Goldstone, a bubbly, outspoken New Yorker, met Alexei Brovarnik, a dreamy Israeli medic, back in 2013 during a birthright trip to Israel. She was 25, full of life, and looking for adventure. He was 27, with those piercing eyes and a quiet strength that made hearts melt. Their connection was instant, like something out of a Hollywood rom-com. They got engaged before Loren even left Israel, and soon, Alexei was on a plane to the US with a K-1 visa in hand. 90-Day Fiancé Season 3 gave us front-row seats to their journey, the cultural clashes, the visa stress, and that unforgettable wedding in 2015. They tied the knot twice, once in the US and once in Israel, proving their love was rock solid, or so we thought. Fast forward a few years, and Loren and Alexei became the poster couple for 90-day success. They welcomed 3 adorable kids, Shai in 2020, Asher in 2021, and Ariel in 2022. Their spin-off, Loren and Alexei, after the 90 days, showed us the chaos and joy of their family life in Florida. Fans couldn't get enough. They won an MTV award for Best Reality Romance, and Loren's sassy Instagram updates kept us hooked. They were the couple we all rooted for, the ones who made us believe in fairy tale endings. But every fairy tale has a twist, and this one's a doozy. By early 2025, something started feeling off. If you're a die-hard fan like me, you probably noticed it too. Loren's social media, once a highlight reel of her and Alexei's love, started shifting. The couple pics dried up. She'd post about the kids or her latest Tourette syndrome awareness campaign. Props to her for that. But Alexei? He was nowhere to be seen. Then came the ring watch. In a March Instagram story, Loren was pouring coffee, and eagle-eyed followers spotted her bare left hand. No wedding band? Cue the speculation. The rumor mill kicked into overdrive. During a live Q&A in April, someone asked, "How's Alexei?" Loren's response? "Oh, he's good. We're just doing our thing." Her smile was tight, her tone clipped. Fans weren't buying it. Whispers of arguments surfaced, nothing concrete, just chatter from forums like Reddit. Some said the stress of raising 3 kids under 5 was too much. Others pointed to Alexei's quieter personality clashing with Loren's need for the spotlight. Whatever it was, the cracks were showing, and behind those sunny Florida palm trees, a storm was brewing. And then, it happened. Today, August 8, 2025, Loren and Alexei dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. In a joint Instagram post, they wrote, "After much thought and consideration, we have decided to end our marriage. This was not an easy decision, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us and our children. We will continue to co-parent and support each other as friends." That's it. No messy details, no finger-pointing. Just a clean, polite goodbye to a decade of love. The 90-day community lost it. Comments poured in, "This can't be real. They were my favorite. What happened?" Even castmates like Annie Suwan chimed in, saying, "I'm heartbroken for them. It was the end of an era." But here's the kicker. This wasn't just a breakup story. This was the prelude to something even bigger. While fans were still wiping their tears, a tabloid dropped a bombshell that turned this divorce into a full-blown scandal. And trust me, you're not ready for what's next. 3 days after the divorce news, on August 11, 2025, In Touch Weekly published an exclusive, Loren Brovarnik has been in a secret relationship with a woman named Amy for 2 years. Let that sink in. 2 years. The girl who's been an open book about her life, her Tourette's, her kids, her marriage, kept this massive part of her heart under wraps. And not only that, she and Amy are engaged, planning a wedding for December 2025. Oh, and Amy? She's from Australia. This isn't just a plot twist, it's a whole new season. Loren didn't deny it. She posted a stunning photo of her and Amy, arms around each other, with the caption, "I found love again, and I'm happier than ever. Amy is my partner, my best friend, and I can't wait to share our journey." The pic was taken on a beach, waves crashing behind them, and Loren's smile. Radiant. Fans were floored. Some cheered her on, "You go, girl," while others clutched their pearls, asking, "What about Alexei?" But one question lingered: who is Amy, and how did this love story start? Let's travel back to early 2023. Loren, then 35, was feeling burnt out. 3 kids, a reality TV career, and a marriage under strain. It was a lot. She booked a solo trip to Australia, telling friends she needed me time. Enter Amy Thompson, a 38-year-old Sydney native and powerhouse entrepreneur. Amy runs a wellness brand specializing in organic skincare, and she's big on charity work. Think kids' health and education. They met at a wellness retreat in Bondi Beach. Picture this: yoga mats, ocean breezes, and Loren, still wearing her wedding ring, sitting next to Amy during a meditation session. A source close to Loren says it started innocently. Amy was a guest speaker, talking about self-love and resilience. Loren asked a question, and they clicked. Over smoothies after the session, they bonded over shared values: family, ambition, authenticity. Amy didn't know Loren was a reality star at first, which Loren loved. "She saw me, not the 90-day version of me," Loren later told a friend. That night, they stayed up talking till 2 a.m., and by the time Loren flew home, they were texting nonstop. What began as friendship turned romantic by mid-2023. Loren started making business trips to Australia, code for seeing Amy. Amy visited the US too, staying low-key. They kept it secret, even as Loren and Alexei's marriage crumbled. It wasn't planned. A friend of Loren says she didn't expect to fall for a woman, let alone someone 8,000 miles away. But Amy brought her peace. For 2 years, they built this love in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to step into the light. Now with the divorce official, Loren and Amy are going full speed ahead. They set their wedding date for December 2025, exactly 3 years after their first meeting. It's happening at a gorgeous beachfront spot in Sydney, with the Pacific Ocean as their backdrop. Loren's dreaming of a simple ceremony, white dress, barefoot vibes, and vows that'll make us all cry. Amy's handling the details, blending Aussie and American touches. Think eucalyptus centerpieces and a playlist with Taylor Swift for Loren. They're inviting close family, a few 90-day pals, and yes, the kids will be there. Loren's gushing about it. In a recent interview, she said, "Amy's my soulmate. This wedding is about us, our love, and the life we're building." They've even picked a first dance song, Perfect, by Ed Sheeran, but it's not all smooth sailing. The distance, the kids, the public eye, it's a lot to juggle, yet they're determined to make it work. The world's reaction? Polarizing. Half the fans are all in, a love wins. Loren deserves this. The other half? Not so much. Some claim she cheated on Alexei, pointing to the 2-year timeline. Others just miss low Alex. Alexei shut that down quick, posting, "There was no overlap. I wish Loren happiness." Classy as ever. Loren's parents are on board too. Her mom told People, "We've met Amy. She's wonderful. All we want is Loren's joy." Amy's family's thrilled, already calling Loren one of us. This isn't uncommon. People evolve, and Loren's bravery in embracing this new chapter is inspiring. The secrecy likely protected her kids during a tough transition. But the haters? They're loud. One viral TikTok accused Loren of destroying her family. She clapped back in a live video. "I'm not perfect, but I'm honest. Amy came after my marriage ended. Judge if you want, but I'm living my truth." At the heart of this are Loren and Alexei's kids. Shai's 5, Asher's 4, and Ariel's 3, too young to grasp it all, but old enough to feel the shift. Loren and Alexei sat them down, saying, "Mommy and Daddy love you so much, but we're going to have 2 homes now." Amy's stepping in gently. "I'm not their mom," she told a friend. "I'm just Auntie Amy for now." The kids are warming up. Shai even drew Amy a picture last month. Loren and Alexei are co-parenting like champs, splitting time and keeping things stable. Post-wedding, Loren and Amy plan to split time between Florida and Sydney. It's a 24-hour flight, but they're committed. The kids come first. Loren says, "We'll make it work." So, who's this woman who stole Loren's heart? Amy Thompson's a force. At 38, she's built a wellness empire, thick organic serums, and eco-friendly vibes. She's also a philanthropist, funding school programs in rural Australia. Friends call her warm, witty, and fiercely loyal. Amy's the calm to Loren's storm, one said. She's outdoorsy too, hiking, surfing, the works. No wonder Loren fell hard. They're a power couple in the making. What's next? Loren and Amy are dreaming big. A joint lifestyle brand. A podcast. They're tossing ideas around. For now, they're focused on the wedding and blending their worlds. Alexei's moving forward too, staying private, but reportedly at peace. More update. 90-day fiance. Oops. Alexei slips up and exposes Andrew's massive secret. Loren Brovarnik left US for new home abroad. Now she's threatening this co-star. And Loren Brovarnik's most dramatic 90-day fiancé feuds explained. Here's her biggest rival. I will explain everything. 90-day fiance. Oops. Alexei slips up and exposes Andrew's massive secret. A huge revelation that Andrei Kastrovit certainly did not want revealed leaked by 90-day fiance star Alexei Brovarnik. He let go some surprising information on the latter's location and admitted that he was losing. Nevertheless, what sort of loss is this? Unfortunately, Alexei may have broken his bro code by disclosing all to Yara and his wife. Yet there's more. Andrei may have chosen to keep this secret from anybody but himself, even his wife Elizabeth. But now word has gotten out. But what exactly is going on here? What kind of setback is Andrei facing? What did Loren and Yara think? This topic is pretty intense, so if you want to know more, you should keep reading. Elizabeth did not make the decision to move to Moldova on her own. Andrei had already made up his mind, and she had no desire to disobey him. When the pair brought up the notion with their pals on 90-day fiance, happily ever after, Loren was totally against it. Andrei was a problem for her since he tried to impose his will on her. Elizabeth did make it plain that her pals shouldn't meddle in everything and should keep in mind that there are limits. To save her husband, she went to great lengths, including traveling to Moldova. Libby is obviously making an effort to adapt to the new circumstances, despite the fact that she is obviously struggling due to the language barrier and cultural differences. The current pairings on 90-day fiance, happily ever after, are Andrei and Elizabeth, Loren and Alexei, and Jovi and Yaro. Therefore, these two went on a trip after the second pair had left, in order to get a feel for what went down in Moldova. Yara wasted no time admitting that she was eager to meet the pair, but Alexei didn't hesitate to add his 2 cents. He thinks things would have turned out badly as Andrei would have had to tell his wife the truth about losing $75,000, which is a big deal. As soon as Jovi could not believe his ears, he rushed to stop Alexei. It was forbidden to bring up the subject in front of their wives, he said. Different told his companion in an exclusive clip for ET that the revelation should have remained confidential. It was already public knowledge at this point. Yara and Loren were informed by Alexei that Andrei was uncertain about it. He informed his buddies that a building in Moldova might not be going forward with construction. That being the case, he could have lost $75,000 in the end. He nonchalantly spilled the beans since he assumed Elizabeth would have known by now, according to the celebrity. The fact that $75,000 was going to be put into Moldova was something Elizabeth would have known, Loren pointed out. The problem is, she appears to be unaware that they had already left. Alexei, nevertheless, made a joke about how Libby would find out about it immediately. Is this something you can get behind? From perfect to problematic. The shocking cracks in Loren and Alexei's happily ever after. On 90 Days to Marrying, happily ever after, Loren and Alexei Brovarnik have earned the title of franchise most successful pair, but I have a feeling that season 9 will bring to light the horrible reality of their marriage. Married to Alexei, a man likewise 36 years old, is Loren, a woman hailing from Hollywood, Florida. Originally from Israel's North Hagalil, Alexei spent his formative years in Ukraine. Loren and Alexei crossed paths while Alexei was serving as a security guard and medic on her birthright tour, and Loren was a volunteer. Before Loren's vacation came to a close, Alexei proposed, and in season 2 of 90 Day Fiancé, he immigrated to the United States on a K-1 visa. After dating for more than 10 years, Loren and Alexei have recently welcomed 3 children into the world. Loren and Alexei are unique among couples in the franchise due to the strength of their relationship and the fact that it shows no indications of breaking up. The 9th season of 90 Days to a Happily Ever After is showing that Alexei and Loren's marriage isn't as great as it seems. Everything is not as it appears, which supports my theory. Alexei and Loren initially crossed paths in 2013 on Loren's birthright trip to Israel. They hit it off right away, and even after she got back to the United States, they stayed in touch because of the vast cultural and geographical gaps between them. Their relationship blossomed so rapidly that Alexei sought a K-1 visa so they could live together. They were featured on 90 Day Fiancé shortly after their 2015 wedding. Their admirers were particularly drawn to their humor, loyalty, and natural connection, in my opinion. They were always there for each other while they dealt with difficulties like relocating, changing jobs, and adjusting to life in the United States. One factor that helped keep their values consistent was their common Jewish heritage. Loren and Alexei went from being reality TV stars to being parents full-time. They are now one of the most adored families in the brand, having welcomed 3 children since 2020. The transition to parenthood was not easy, particularly when Loren discussed her difficulties with postpartum depression, but I admired their ability to work together as a unit and prioritize their family. Their honesty and ability to connect on a personal level impressed me. Loren and Alexei's relationship seems stronger than ever after more than 10 years, but I believe it's all staged. By posting heartwarming family photos and encouraging messages, Loren gives her fans the impression that her relationship with them is unshakable. Not everything is as it appears online, so some question whether their seemingly stable image hides deeper struggles. Throughout Loren and Alexei's most recent seasons, Loren and Alexei's relationship took a nosedive following the 90 days. Their intentions to relocate to Israel were met with strong resistance from Loren's parents, who adamantly wanted them to remain in Florida. I remember how things became really heated following a family vacation when Loren's dad started acting suspicious and even proposed seeing a divorce lawyer about the custody battle. When Loren requested her parents to watch her while she took a Hebrew class, and they declined, tensions rose. Waiting for an apology from Loren and Alexei before healing relations, her mother revealed that chilly behavior was purposeful. The fact that not even Loren's sister offered to provide a hand shows how far apart they had become. Nonetheless, Loren did approach her parents about their disrespectful behavior towards Alexei, which led to an ugly argument between her and her mom. I was taken aback when Marlene revealed to Loren that she would have physically attacked her if there weren't anybody else in the room. Alexei brought up the fact that they aren't communicating with his in-laws in the season 9 premiere of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. If I didn't have a room full of people, I'd probably slap you in the face because you're disrespectful to your mother. The exact cause of the rift between Loren's parents and Alexei and Loren's choice to relocate to Israel is unknown. although the two have obviously grown apart over the years. The fact that Alexei didn't push Loren to make amends may have contributed to the rift. When they argued over parenthood, relocation, and cultural differences, their communication even worsened. Not only that, but Marlene has made it clear that she doesn't approve of her daughter's decisions, especially her mommy makeover. Marlene's indifference deepened the gulf in their relationship. Despite Loren's stated intention to distance herself from her parents, I believe the problems stem from more than just a single quarrel and reveal underlying tensions within the family. A remark Alexei made regarding Loren's appearance in response to her choice to acquire adult braces caused her to face hostility. Fans found his comments about her seeming younger with them on 90 Day Fiancé Alexei disturbing and offensive. Although Loren's braces were apparently prescribed for medical purposes rather than for cosmetic reasons, I can understand how Alexei's comments contributed to her continuous battles with self-esteem and body image. During Loren's rehabilitation from her mommy makeover operation, Alexei voiced his anger as she explained. Reportedly, he minimized the restrictions she would face after surgery, suggesting that she was dishonest about the full scope of the operation. Viewers felt he lacked empathy, particularly considering Loren's emotional and physical fragility, as she recovered from numerous cosmetic procedures simultaneously. In several episodes of Pillow Talk and its spin-off, I noticed Alexei making understated but disturbing remarks about Loren's role as a mother and wife. His comments, even when couched in jest, hinted to archaic gender norms. Loren is dealing with postpartum depression and physical changes, and I worry that his comments are lowering her self-esteem. The problematic nature of Alexei's repeated comments regarding Loren's looks and personal choices is evident. He frequently gives off the impression that he disapproves or is disdainful of her cosmetic surgeries. The emotional assistance Loren receives from him is cast into doubt since, rather than providing constant support, he is seen as bolstering her insecurities. There are a lot of shocking revelations in the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off trailer. The show's structure took a surprising turn when it revealed that three couples, Alexei and Loren, Jova Dufresne and Yara Zaya, and Elizabeth Pothast and Andrei Castrovet, have been spending time together in Florida. The 9th season premiere of Happily Ever After dove headfirst into turmoil, with Loren and Andrei at odds over Andrei's intentions to relocate Elizabeth and their children to Moldova. Elizabeth confronts Alexei about troubling things Loren reportedly told her over the years, further escalating tensions as the trailer hinted at a deeper conflict. According to Elizabeth, Loren told her about Alexei's cruel remarks about her weight, indicating a history of body shaming. Alexei looked taken aback and attempted to flee the scene as soon as he was confronted, while Loren appeared noticeably worried. It seems like the moment in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, confirmed my suspicion that Alexei had some say in Loren getting a mommy makeover. Loren Brovarnik left US for new home abroad. Now she's threatening this co-star. On social media, 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, star Loren Brovarnik retaliated angrily to her co-star, accusing them of disparaging her on television. Loren is presently starring alongside her husband, Alexei Brovarnik, and their 3 kids in season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. In order to visit their relatives and take a much-needed vacation, Loren and Alexei made the decision to take their kids to Israel on July 4. She and her family felt comfortable in Israel, which Loren joyfully described as her true home in her Instagram pictures. Loren recently accused her co-star Taze Ramon of disparaging her in a scathing mail delivered through her husband, Patrick Mendes. Blogger Shabuti.com claims that Loren's message said, "I am in Israel right now, and have gotten multiple messages saying she's running her mouth poorly about me, I guess on Pillow Talk. What her damn problem is with me. But I'd appreciate it if she shut your mouth about me." She has no relationship with Taze, so Loren said she doesn't know why she is criticizing her. Loren's nasty letter was not taken lightly by Taze, who shared it on her Instagram story writing, "Loren got mad I was on Pillow Talk and decided to send a message to me and my family trying to intimidate me. The conflict between Loren and Thais is not the first. In season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, they were previously shown arguing angrily during the tell-all. Thais believed it was unfair to her and the other spouses that Loren departed the tell-all early. Their off-camera arguments suggest that they haven't worked out their differences since then. During her latest appearance on Pillow Talk, Thais might have said something about Loren that didn't sit well with him. Notwithstanding the criticism, Loren's message to Thais was perceived as severe and menacing. Maybe Loren decided to confront Thais because she thought her previous remarks about her were hurting her standing with 90 Day Fiancé followers. Her co-stars likely thought Thais' remarks were unjustified and expected them to support her or stay neutral. She probably doesn't want to put up with anyone from the franchise criticizing her behind her back. But as a Pillow Talk commentator, Thais has the right to express her opinions about other couples while watching the program. As a pundit on Pillow Talk, Loren has previously made remarks on other couples. Though her stern warning ultimately did more harm than good, Loren didn't want Thais to slander her on television. Their quarrel escalated when Thais shared Loren's post on social media, reversing the previous situation. Loren's attempt to quiet Thais may have failed now that her message has been made public. As a result of Loren's intimidating message to Patrick and Thais, many supporters might be upset and think she has an anger management issue. Loren, a regular cast member on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, ought to have realized that the issue would only worsen if she sent her co-stars such a letter. Loren Brovarnik's most dramatic 90 Day Fiancé feuds explained. Here's her biggest rival. Alum of 90 Day Fiancé Loren Brovarnik has been at the center of numerous rivalries with her co-stars, and she is now particularly at odds with one of them. In 2015, Loren and her Israeli spouse, Alexei Brovarnik, made their debut in season 3 of 90 Day Fiancé. In addition to appearing on other network programs, the original couple was given a 2-season spin-off in Loren and Alexei. After the 90 days, the couple has been together for more than 10 years as of 2025, and they have 3 kids together. They have taken up residence in southern Florida, but they are always considering going to Israel because of their Jewish history and faith. Although the couple leads a picture-perfect life together, Loren has caused problems with a number of her co-stars due to her large personality, strong opinions, and combative demeanor. During the other 90 Day Fiancé couple's delicate moments, Loren has been known to interject herself. She triggered the well-known incident when Mohammed Vali said that Danielle had body odor during a tell-all with Danielle Mullins. When she received resistance from Mohammed, she called him a phony since Loren looked to be speaking down to him and Danielle. Loren was complaining about how ashamed she felt to be linked to Danielle and Mohammed from the program. "I don't like being associated with you because I did it, the K1 visa, for the right reasons." Then she called Mohammed a phony. One of Loren's other altercations was with Big Ed Brown, a legendary figure. In an interview, Loren and Alexei discussed how Loren loathed Ed for his treatment of women. When Ed returned to the internet, he clapped and called Loren the lowest of the low and a bottom feeder when the Happily Ever After happens. Season 8 Loren said, "Tell all to Ed. So Ed, now that we're in person, do I look like a bottom feeder?" Loren made an effort to defuse the situation and ask Ed to apologize and provide explanations. However, Ed informed her that "you clapped at me and I clapped back," and he advised Loren to keep your mouth shut about me online. Ed made a shrewd comment about Loren in the vehicle on the way to the tell-all. Jasmine Pineda revealed when she stepped in. "You must make your husband's life very miserable," Loren said, becoming even more agitated. Though their problems were never resolved, Loren and Ed's tension appears to have subsided now that they are not sharing a season or space. Loren turned Sophie Sierra against her will during that same tell-all. Sophie believed that Loren entered the tell-all with a holier-than-thou mentality, and that she and Alex were not being honest about their difficulties. Sophie also questioned Loren about her tendency to discuss the problems of other couples, but she managed to get away without getting attacked. "It isn't fair in my opinion. Although no one showed up for you too, you had strong opinions about everyone else." What truly started the argument between Sophie and Loren was when Loren implied that Sophie was having problems. Are you not faith *****ing here? Since the two women no longer follow one another on Instagram, their active feud has ended. The largest and still continuing strong feud between Loren and Thais Ramon. Amidst her disagreement with Sophie, Thais confronted Loren for disparaging her in pillow talk episodes, leaving the tell-all early and fleeing the smoke. As their conversation stalled, Thais reminded Loren that she shouldn't speak to people in her manner and that she wasn't better than anyone. After last year's tell-all, the two ladies stopped following one another on Instagram, but the conflict hasn't gone away. Thais recently uploaded a screenshot of a direct message her husband Patrick Mendes received from Loren to her Instagram stories account, 90-day fiancé _Alexei. According to Loren, Thais was running her mouth poorly about me on Pillow Talk. Patrick was informed by Loren that she wanted Thais to shut her damn mouth about me. Patrick no longer follows Loren, and Loren and Thais are still not following each other on Instagram. What further heights their conflict will reach is still up in the air. Outside of internet turmoil, Loren's most recent altercation concerns Andrei Castrovet, the Moldovan spouse of Elizabeth Pothast. After first meeting on the currently running season 9 of Happily Ever After, Loren and Elizabeth have been friends for 5 years via the 90-day fiancé network. Elizabeth told Loren that she was uncertain and uncomfortable about moving to Moldova so soon at Andrei's request. When Loren asked Andrei why he didn't care about Elizabeth's happiness and what was best for their family, emotions erupted during Loren and Alex's housewarming party. Andrei didn't like Loren's viewpoints or mannerisms. In a HEA interview, Loren also described Andrei's behavior as inappropriate. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.